Moi vini avec un lot parole pour. I come with another verse for you. In Mark chapter 11, verse 13 through 14, it says, He noticed a fig tree in full leaf a little way off. So he went over to see if he could find any fig. But there was only leaves because it was too early in the season for fruits. Then Jesus said to the tree, May no one ever eat your fruit again. That's it. May no one ever eat your fruit again. We see the fig tree, it is healthy, connected to the root. It had leaves. It had nutrients because it had leaves. But when Jesus came closer, there was nothing. You see, Psalms 1 verse 3 says, There are trees planted along the riverbanks, bearing fruit each season. Their leaves never wither, and they shall prosper in everything that they do. The minute that Jesus' presence came close to that tree should bear fruits. That tree should bear fruits. That fig tree is us. The minute Jesus came close, he lives in us, and we are in his presence, we should bear fruits. And that's a big word. Let nobody ever eat from your fruits ever again. And the thing that I have today that God opened my eyes on, this verse. Could people eat off your fruits? Can people eat off your fruits? People can eat off your fruits because God's presence is in us. We are rooted in him, so we bear fruits in Jesus Christ. You see, the fig tree, the moment that Jesus appeared, his presence came close to that tree. Like I said, Jesus' presence alone, that fig tree should have responded to the presence of Jesus. It should have bear fruit. The appearance trap. Just as the fig tree had leaves, the outward signs of health, it was healthy, but no fruit. We can have leaves of religious activities, talents, titles, but if the fruit of the Spirit isn't there, it is just hollow performance. Hollow performance. We pour onto others only because God first poured onto us. And if we aren't planted in Jesus Christ, we are trying to give away what we don't actually have. Talent versus anointing. A talent is a natural skill, but fruit is a supernatural result of God's presence. Without his presence, a gift is just a human ability that cannot truly nurture someone's soul. The warning. Jesus' word, let no one eat fruit from you ever again. That is hard. Serve as a heavy warning. A life that refused to bear fruit, despite having every resource, the soil, the sun, the presence, eventually lose its purpose. We are designed to be edible, to a hungry world. If we aren't fulfilling our calling. John chapter 15, if you read verse 2, where the goal isn't just to look good from a distance, but to be sweet and nurturing when people actually get close to us. Fruit isn't for the tree. A fig tree doesn't eat its own fruit. Our supernatural fruit, our spiritual fruit is for the benefit of others. Talents can draw a crowd, but only fruit, the presence of God in us, can feed a soul. From a distance, you look nice. Jesus came close up, you have leaves, but God sees something further. You don't get the fruit. It's not for us to look nice in the distance. Oh, you look nice. Uba again for you. You have no fruits. And it's just that. And it is sad. Nobody can eat off your fruit. And that's hard that for Jesus to say, let nobody ever eat from your fruits ever again. Jesus have the final say. If Jesus would have said, let nobody eat from your fruits ever again. You can have the talent, you got the gift, but the presence of God who bear the fruit for somebody to eat off of those fruit. Jesus poured into us so we can pour into other people. If your tap is empty, what are you pouring? You have to be at the altar of God, and you got to be on fire. You have to bear fruit. You're just empty. Hey, God bless y'all. That's a big topic. God bless y'all.